joy in my mind, joy in my heart. I'm going to keep a joyful spirit as we make art.
Our artist today is Degas, and Degas was an impressionistic painter. He did a lot of chalk pastels and oil paintings in a very impressionistic style, which means not real sharp lines and details. It just kind of gives you the idea of the subject. So we're going to do this, but we're going to do this with acrylic paints. And he was actually known, he really liked to do ballerinas as his subjects. He did a lot of that for everyday life. I thought it would be fun, since you like horses, to do horses as our subject. We're going to use our disposable paint palettes, aka paper plates. I like disposable because I don't have to clean it. All right, so out of your sketch guide packet, you need your graphite paper, your sketch tool,
and you can see that you can oversee the things that we've done in the past.
Yes, it was a little different, okay, because you don't have to put it just like straight on the paper. You're actually going to decide where you want your subject. In this case, our subject is our horses. You can do both horses. You can do one, does not matter. Now you can lay this straight on your paper and just trace it just like it is, or you can offset it. He was pretty famous. He liked to offset it, his subjects. They were not always in the center of the painting. Okay. So for example, I think for mine, I'm gonna do this horse in the bottom corner, and I think I might do this horse somewhere else. So let's take our shiny side down graphite paper.
Mine to be kind of right here. I'm gonna put it in the middle. I don't know if it's in the middle.
All right.
Smack in the middle.
So just kind of put it where you want. And lightly, don't push down real hard, because we don't want our sketch marks. These are just like guidelines, right? So we don't want them to be dominant. Okay, so that's got this guy. I totally forgot to do his ears. Okay, and then so he's gonna be running down here. And I think I want to put this guy like way up here. Okay. Oh yeah.
I'm not perfect, so I'll probably there will be probably some of his parts will probably be far away from each other.
That's all right. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I have that.
I don't know.
I want that diagonal line.
Mom, I didn't catch the tail. I drew the tail, but I didn't catch it.
That's okay. You can always go back and add it with paint. All right.
Please be honest.
You're gonna paint over it. It's totally fine.
I can draw it. Yeah. From here is very long.
Okay, so a couple of things about Degas. Because he used
But this is perfect. I drew my background.
Yes. A couple of things about Degas is one, we know he's impressionist, okay, which means it doesn't have to look real sharp and clean like a photo. More, we're giving the idea so that when we step back, you can really see the picture. Okay, so two, he tended to use lighter colors. So that is going to be really important when we're mixing today. We are actually going to be mixing quite a bit with our white. So I'm going to go ahead on my palette and put my white. And then I'm also going to go ahead and brown, because we are going to be working backwards. We're going to do our shadows first today.
Can we just what kind of cutters we want to draw our horses?
Of course you can.
I really wish I could have a third one, because I have three horses that I want to draw each of them each colors. So
okay, I'm going to put just a small little blob of black. You don't need very much. You do not need much black. Black is very overpowering. It will take over.
Ooh,
okay.
Can I add a horse?
Not right now, okay? In your next one, you can. All right, I'm gonna wet my brush just a little bit of water.
Wait, big one or
Okay.
a small one?
I'm using my smallest brush for this.
Do
You have one that's a little bit smaller than that, Ev? I don't think that's the set I gave you. All right, a little bit of water, and we're gonna pick up a little bit of black and a little bit of brown. I know I said we're using light colors, and we are, but we're gonna start with our shadows, our darker places. So under our horse down here that's running, we're just gonna kind of work in just a little bit around that leg, just kind of outlining under his belly. It doesn't matter, just put a little bit of each on your brush. And you want this to be a real feathery feel, real light. We're gonna use these brush strokes to show all of our motion. You see this? Okay, so you don't, not a ton of paint. Very, very light on your paint.
You mean like this?
All right, very, very light. Using just the tip of my brush. All I'm doing is coming down, kind of outlining his legs.
Like this, Mama? Like this? That's gonna be hard to
Just kind of outlining his legs.
And I don't even have another leg. How is this hard?
Oh, did you miss one? That's okay, that's okay. We'll make it look like it's folded back underneath him because he's running. Okay. We're gonna go in between his tail and his back leg, all of that. Because he is booking it. Boogie, 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 boogie. Okay, and very lightly. Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna outline his belly. Now, more brown than black, just very, very lightly. All of these lines that we just drew, these are gonna be kind of our shadow lines. So I'm gonna go over all of these lines on his body with my darker shades. And these are gonna create all of our...
I mean, we're going with, like, we're coming, like, all the lines on his body.
All those lines that we just made, those are just kind of, those are like creases like in his muscles. Okay, so that's gonna kind of show us like
how strong he is.
I'm even gonna do a few down his face, not a lot.
I'm not gonna do that. Wait, you know what color hair I should do for him?
We're not ready for that yet, just hang on.
Are we gonna do the same with the other horse?
Okay, now I'm gonna take my brown. This is just brown, no black. Okay,
I'm just gonna take
and I'm just gonna work a little bit down his leg. Even if you're like, I don't want a brown horse, that's okay. This is just the shadow, okay?
Very lightly.
This back leg right here is gonna be darker.
I want this to be my shade of my horse, but
What
about this one?
It's all right. Just hang on. Okay.
even his back legs.
Gonna give us a little bit of time, right? We gotta work it all in. All right. Because I just want to kind of give that in there. I'm gonna add in my ears because I forgot to draw them.
Should I still do that?
Yeah, I would trace my ears. All right. And I'm gonna get some black and go over the eye.
Ooh, are the eyes gonna be black?
Eyes and the nostrils.
Can we actually like fill them in?
Using just the tip of your brush. Now, E had a question. This one, should we do this one in the back? We should, but because this one is farther away, it's not gonna have as many details.
We're not gonna need a
Okay, so we're just gonna use the black. And the same thing, we're gonna kind of follow along all those lines that we just made. Remember, this is impressionistic, so it's not going to be solid.
So, trace all the lines?
Yeah, I'm tracing all of my lines. And then I'm wisping some hair. Make sure you're darker along where the mane meets the body. And just push it out. All right, guys. Same thing on the legs. And I can hear you guys now talking about, but Miss Lee, wait a minute now. I can't see the two different legs. That's okay. You will when we're done. Remember, this is just the undercolor. And I'm just gonna swoosh, swoosh, swoosh some on there. Okay? Just like that. Yes, just like that. You got it.
Oh, I like that.
Come back down. This one's mane. And right where the hair is meeting the body, I'm just very lightly swishing it out. So guys, the key on this one is a very light stroke. Barely touching your paper. Barely any paint on my brush so that it's more of like a dry brush technique. And then very, very lightly touching my paper.
I'm not even touching it, and it's like, look, I'm just doing this.
Yeah?
It's still covering.
You got it. Really nice and wispy. That mane. He's flying through the air. Okay, that's looking good. All right, now we're ready to mix in our first light color, okay? So we're gonna take a little bit of our brown, or whatever color you want your horse to be. So if you want your horse to be a completely different color, yes, grab it. But I'm gonna grab some of my brown.
Oh, and guys, there's no such thing as red horse, yellow horse, green horse, or blue horse, but you can do that.
Well, you're the artist, you can choose the color.
I'm not even
Although Degas was very an impressionistic artist, but he did paint real life. So, you know, if you're trying to be true to the classical model, then you would pick a color that you would see a horse in real life. Okay, so I've mixed a little bit of brown and a nice glob of white.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. I did just
Okay, and now I'm gonna come on my horse and I'm working in, and even very, very lightly, even over some of those places that we've already made the darker lines.
I need some black.
You need some black? Okay.
Cause like this, I'm gonna.
Remember, it's impressionist, so it's not supposed to look like you took a photograph, okay?
I want you to look like Dutch. I can't make it.
Sometimes I think we have the hardest time with impressionists because we think it's supposed to be exactly like a picture, like a photo, but it's really not.
Just trying to make impression.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna go and give this one just a little bit of a light color so it doesn't completely get lost in the shadows. That was my back leg. Oh goodness, I messed it up. But you know what? That's okay. That's why we do this. We just keep working it. I didn't want
I got some black and I didn't want the black. I got some black and I didn't want the black.
Wipe your brush off on your plate. All right, guys, so we've got that lighter layer here.
I don't.
Keep working. If you need to pause the video to get your lighter layer finished, totally fine. Pause the video. Okay. Now we're gonna layer another layer of even lighter on this. I'm gonna pick up some white and mix it into that lighter brown. We're just layering in our color. Give it that nice soft pastel-y. If you end up with a lot of paint on your brush, just wipe it off before you use it. That way you have control over where your paint goes. And I'm gonna work it in where it might be a little, where we would see a little bit lighter places, okay? Like down the leg, the outside leg, not the inside leg, right? Maybe here. Maybe down the face a little bit, down the snout. I don't know. Just trying to create some shadows and highlights, some movement, if you will. Now I got mine a little bit lighter than what I actually wanted. So while my paint is still wet, I'm just gonna work in a little bit of that brown that was already there. Does that happen sometimes? If you're not happy with the color, work in another color and keep working it. That's the thing about these acrylics. You just have to keep working them until you have them like you want them. Okay.
I don't want to add any whites.
All right, I like that. But I feel like I'm losing my back leg here, so I'm going to go back with just my pure brown and just make sure that that leg doesn't get lost in all the commotion. So I'm going to kind of outline
I like how mine is.
I'm just going to kind of outline with my browns. There we go. Maybe even a little bit there because this one is bending. Okay. There I go, smudging it in with my fingers. Y'all know how I like to do. Okay, and then the hair, real nice and wispy. Just to add in a little bit of motion. Using my same brush. I haven't rinsed my brush yet because I want those highlights to come through. Okay, but there is my horse.
Oh, I like that.
Running down here.
I want the hair to be like blocking that whatever ears.
Yeah, very nice. I like your color blending that you've got, and your shadow is nice and bold. That looks really good. All right, let's talk about this one back in the distance. Okay.
Mine's a little big. Big and chunky.
Big and chunky. All right, because he's in the distance, we're not going to really see
So can it do like
a lot of details.
Can I do light?
You can absolutely do a light. Like we learned Gainsborough's technique last week, didn't we?
Yeah. I really want my horse to be white.
Okay, yeah, make it white. That's fine. Just use a thin layer of paint so that your shadows that you've already put on there are visible. So just a little bit of water on your paint and not a real thick amount of paint.
So can I start covering it?
You can.
Icky. I have no idea why I keep on doing this. Oh my gosh. My brush is a little too wet. No, let me try again.
Just kind of the idea. We're not spending as much detail on him because he's way back there in the background. And we want him to just kind of stay in the background. Just give the idea. You know it's a horse. We want to be able to see it. Okay.
How about this, Mom?
I realized that I forgot to paint my horse hooves. That looks great. So I'm going to come back and give just some black on my horse hooves.
I've never seen black horse hooves.
What color have you seen?
Brown.
I guess that's fair. And because I had plenty of black, I just decided to go ahead and do a little bit of detail there. Just using up the I'm just using up the paint that's on my brush. You don't have to do this. And then I'm making
I'm doing the same thing, but on the horse.
Okay, and then I'm making my
In a little.
shadow just a little bit more dominant. Okay, now one thing you can do is you can take that black and just kind of make some little lines around your horse, like his legs where they're moving, and those strokes will help with the eye, with the illusion of the motion. You don't have to, but you can. Just real thin, so barely using the tip of your brush. All right. Okay, now we're through with that brush. Go ahead and dab it off. That was great. Go ahead and dab it off because we don't want to leave acrylic paint sitting on our brush. That's how brushes get ruined. So go ahead and dab that off. Now let's switch to our largest brush.
Large.
Okay, now we're going to do our background. So we're going to do our sky and our ground.
Can I let mine dry first? So
Yeah, you can let it dry. But I think that's a great idea. Why don't we let these dry and then we'll add our background. That way we're not painting on top of our wet paint and picking up colors and mixing them. So you can either let this dry or you can make this dry. We like to use a heat gun or a blow dryer to dry them really good.
if you have a blow dryer, that'll work good.
Yeah, blow dryers work great.
So we're going to come back to y'all.
dry. So now we're going to be painting on our dry background. All right, so we are going to, you just have to, as the artist, you have to decide, where is your horse? Is your horse running in a field? Is it running on a racetrack? Is it in a museum? Maybe it's a statue in the museum. I don't know. I think I'm going to put mine in a grassy field.
Oh,
So
I love this. It almost looks like she has eyelashes.
It kind of does too.
I didn't know.
That's fun. She was really pretty. Okay, so we're going to need a nice
this is the boy,
glob of white.
Oh, glob of white, please.
You want?
Wait, can I make a big one? Like this.
I'm gonna need some blue. I'm gonna start with my sky, and I'm even gonna work in some yellow.
I'll start with my ground. Can I? Start with my ground.
It would be helpful if you would follow the video. All right. Okay, so one thing I am gonna do before I start with my white and my blue is I'm gonna take a little bit of yellow on my brush, and I'm just gonna kind of throw it in there. And all this is gonna do is kind of brighten it up a little bit. We want to make it a nice, bright, sunshiny day. And notice I'm going in like a, notice I'm going in a swish, swish, swish motion, very lightly, very lightly.
Yeah, this swish, 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 swish.
Just like that. All right.
Some more?
Making it real. I'm using like all my white on my sky because I want to make it super light. Okay. So then back at the very back around this horse in that same swishy motion, this is going to be my lightest point in my sky because that is going to be the farthest place away.
Awesome, I bet that's mine.
Sorry, I'll move it. All right.
Got some not blue.
So I'm going to go around, and you'll notice I am going over some of those black lines that we just made for the motion. That will still show up through the paint if you're doing a very thin coat.
Layer. And Mom, are you?
I am. I am. And then as I move down, I'm still moving in that swish, swish, swish motion, but I'm going to work in just a little bit more blue so that as I come down my paper, my blue is getting more and more bold.
Oh my gosh, I need a little more white, I need a little more of that, and I need a little more paint. Like this one? Oh my gosh, it's not letting Mom. It's like
you don't have enough paint on your brush. More. See, this is how it's covered. This is how you make it cover it up.
Like
you don't want to overstroke with your brush.
Like this, Mama?
But you're using most of your paint on your palette instead of on your paper because you're painting your palette.
I might some of the extra.
Those long, wispy kind of strokes. Be real careful when you get around your subject.
I'm trying.
I know, that's the hardest part to me. But that's okay because you can take your small brush when you're done and kind of outline them again and just make them pop.
Now I'm going to add some more blue. Let's make another dark blue. More blue. I want to make it dark.
Real wispy.
Like this. Oh, that's pretty. I like this blue. I want to put in other blue. Ooh, it looks like. No, I did too much yellow right there. So now I need to add too much pink.
Sometimes I think the hardest part about Impressionism is not letting it be perfect. Like you're not making a coloring book page, right?
Yeah.
It's not going to look like that. It shouldn't look like that.
And now we add a little more blue.
You just want the idea. All right, now I'm taking a little bit of white, just white, no other color, just white. And I'm just kind of going back and streaking it in my sky. And that's gonna help
That's a nice dark color.
with that constant motion. Like, look right here. I'm gonna have to go back over my mane because you see how I accidentally painted over it? Not a problem. I'll just go back over it before I'm done.
Look at this, Mama.
Let's see.
I'm gonna add some of that, like coming up here, so it looks like it's like a stroke.
Okay. Well, remember, see how I'm staying with the direction of the motion?
Yeah, I'm staying with that direction. Actually, it kind of looks like there's a spline cutting.
You can rinse that brush. We're gonna do the.
I need to get some more, a little more white.
I just like spilled my water.
Martin. Look at my medium-sized brush. Isn't that my medium size? Where's my medium size? This is my medium size right now.
Well.
No.
All right, still using our big brush. Still using our largest brush. Now we're gonna do.
I'm gonna add some like swirls for the stroke.
Now we're gonna do the ground. All right, so I'm gonna get some green. And I want some brown because I want mine to be those earthy tones. And then we're gonna add in some white. We're gonna need that too. All right. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my brown and I'm gonna streak it in just like we did with the yellow, but we're doing it with the brown to create some depth and shadow.
Oh, we got the brown and the green.
Okay, remember those little streaks that we did? That streaky, wispy kind of vibe. That's what we're going for. All right. Now we're gonna mix in some green with our brown. I just love to layer my colors when I'm working with acrylic.
Okay.
It's very pretty. Look, okay, same thing. So I've mixed my green and my brown. I'm brushing off the clumpy part so that I can come in now and be very wispy with it. Paint just on the tip of your brush. Those longer swoosh, swoosh, swoosh strokes, sorry.
So now, do I have to mix in all my green with the brown or?
I did, you don't have to. You just make the color you want.
Ooh, these are pretty. This is pretty. I want to get this. This is my kind of color. Shade of green, I mean. Sorry. Now we're both getting on each other's.
Mm-hmm.
How about this, Mama?
Same thing, real light. Real wispy. Excuse me. Can you move your paint palette, please?
Oh, yeah. We're both getting done over other soup.
It's all right. It happens.
I still have some white from earlier, so I'm probably going to use that white with my, like at the top of mine, so it's a little lighter.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little light. Oh no, I got it.
All right, now I'm going to take my white and mix it in with my green to make an even lighter one. That nice pastel. And I'm going to come through and make some lighter patches.
I guess, Mama? I like this. I like how it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect how it is. It's perfect how it is.
You just have to decide what you want it to look like. I think I'm even going to come through and make some bushes. So for bushes, I'm just going to pick up a little bit of white, a little bit of yellow, and some of my green, and I'm going to go dab, 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 along my horizon line.
I made it clean, Mama. It's clean. Like the sun.
Oh, dear.
I will grab my spotless brush and like add in like that missing tone.
Yeah.
Got some white. I got a little too much white. I just wanted a little bit of white. That's good. So I can put over it first.
Give us just lots of movement.
I don't know, this looks like a cartoon. Wait, yours and mine look like, so yours looks like a movie and mine looks like a cartoon.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Remember, with acrylic paint, you have to just keep layering it and working it till you are happy with it.
I'm happy with mine. I'm happy with how it is.
I feel like my green is a little on the light side, so I'm going to go back with some more green and some more browns. Okay. Okay, same thing down here. I think I want to do more of my texture so it feels a little more like a bush right here. So for my texture, I'm just dabbing. You don't have to do this. You can keep that wispy look if you want. I just wanted to give it a different texture right here so it feels like maybe they're running down a hill. And there's a little bit of a
Oh,
grassy knoll right here, maybe.
I need to dry my nose. I got a little too much wet.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What happens?
No, I need to go a little bit black. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I like that a lot.
Mix it like that. Ooh, I like that. Now it looks like a
Okay. I
horse.
think it does. Okay, I've worked mine to the point I'm happy with it. The
Me,
last
mine
thing I'm
too.
going to do is I'm going back and getting my brown and black with my small brush again because I want my wispy hair to be on top of my
Ooh,
sky, not under it, and I kind of painted over it a little bit.
I'm grabbing a little black.
So I'm going to go back and redo my tail.
Grabbing a little black and doing that. Just a little, not a lot.
Yeah.
If my hair's going over it all of it because my tail.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like the black tail. I like that. This almost looks like a rare human. I'm happy with mine, it looks like.
Yeah? I think yours turned out great.
Thank you.
What about you guys? Do you like yours? Are you happy with it? We would love to see some of your work. Make sure you send it to us.
Oh, and if I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah. Oh, and guys, if you like this video, subscribe
Oh,
and
yeah.
like, you already are liking this video, so like and subscribe.
Yep. Like and subscribe so you get updates on all of our new latest videos. All right, let's let this dry while we tidy up and then we'll do the reveal.